up against the fence. Wants to move. I think our boundary rider, Lily Thompson's just had to make way there for Sheridan, clearing some space for the run-up. Sheridan puts it on its way. It's a nice drop punt. It's a beautiful drop punt from Sheridan. Brilliant goal. The Roos have got 3. North just clean. Meyer kicks it inside 50 and underneath it. Shap will take the mark directly in front. A bit of familiarity between the two. Back in the middle, Jacek won the tap down. Tassie trying to break clear through Clark. There's a bit of holding and Tassie will win the free. They've got 40 seconds to do something here. Flat 20-minute quarters in the VFLW. The kick, oh, White was able to do something with it. 30 seconds on the clock. Has to move it quickly and hit a target inside 50 for the Devils. No, out the back. Nicholas runs into the open goal and Tassie get on the board. Brilliant goal from Nicholas, and that's the momentum you want to see heading into quarter time. Tani White. Palm to ground level, and again the tackling pressure from Clark to force the stoppage. So, similar way it started this game. It was fairly congested, contested, and now breaking clear is Seaton. Inside 50, Paddock out the back of the contest, awkward for Noel. Featherston in defence, the handball just got up a little bit on Elborn. And there's a free kick, advantage will be taken. Oh, look who it landed in the lap of. Sheridan has 4.
Sheridan was able to get on the end of it again.
4 goals so far this afternoon. And again, North are just pushing forward. Cut off by Banks on this occasion. Desperate stuff from Seaton, though, to dive on top of the footy. Short possession. How can they stifle this attack, the Devils? And for the Roos, who just have numbers everywhere. This time, Favell takes it. Gives it off to Savari Ryan inside 50. Sheridan has it again. This is from the Tassie cheer squad. Comes in on the 45-degree angle. Got underneath the kick. It's just fallen through for a goal. 5 to Sheridan early in the second quarter.
Collingwood AFLW as well.
Send all your posts to Tani White. Inside 50, it's kept. And this time, speaking of Collingwood, and lining up for goal now for North Melbourne Werribee's 8th of the afternoon. It's a big kick that gets there. Collingwood with her first. It's a bit difficult of an angle. Falls short in the goal square. Off hands. Featherston just trying to clear territory. Blair gives the handball to Shap. Snapping ball across the face. Guess who? Guess who's got it? Sheridan has it, lining up for number 6. One of the more difficult ones she's had to line up for this afternoon. And it's through. Margin out to 51 points for North Melbourne Werribee. The short pass is on and delivered to perfection to Tierney, who has it within range.
And slot this goal.
Premiership skipper got the 10 coaches votes last week and gets her first goal of the afternoon. And North are able to work it to Eastman. And this is where they've been so damaging. Just link up play. Savari Ryan into the pocket. Deed pushes further up. The kick just misjudged a little bit for Flanagan. The turnover, and Georgia Nicholas is on the end of it again. Going towards home. It's to the left. Savari Ryan kept it in play, but that's risky for the Roos. Devils still alive. Hall creating space. Top of the goal square. The kick goes through. Brilliant goal there for Tassie and for Sarwood.
I don't think they've been equipped to, I guess, handle this pressure until now. So you're right, they are a little bit rattled by it. I'm really happy.
And Tierney wins it out in front of Reed. takes the mark at centre half forward for the Roos. And again, the loose player. And how can you have Brooke Sheridan loose after she's kicked 6 goals in the first half? Lining up for her 7th. And we're not even halfway through the third quarter. Kick online. 7 goals for Brooke Sheridan.
With the footage during the week to, I guess, clean up for next week.
It's the voice of All-Australian squad member Tani White as Reid goes searching for home, and White takes it right on the line. That's the kind of link-up kick you want inside 50. White's put it through. Tassie get their 3rd goal of the day. Needs to link up inside 50. Player out behind the pack is Nicholas. Brilliant spotting from White, and that's the link up that we've been talking about all afternoon. That Tassie comes in, and Tassie have consecutive goals for the first time this afternoon.
Points down, but they're still celebrating and being brave with their ball movement. Exactly what Georgia Walker would want from them.
And they're continuing to go at it. Featherston, oh, the handball a little awkward for Revel. Gordon interrupted things on the scene to give Featherston another opportunity, this time shut down by Seaton. So after Tassie have kicked back-to-back goals, North searching for the steadier from Tierney. They get it. Desperate, so too Tierney. Eventually it's just pushed into space. Sweeping on it's Collingwood, claimed by Featherston, who may have hurt herself behind play, and then shut down is Eastman. Brilliant pressure applied by Krushka on top of the centre circles, brings it to the broadcast side where Hill takes the mark. Oh, that was a hospital handball that did absolutely no favours for Banks, and she wasn't escaping that tackle.
Yeah, disappointing there. You don't want to be calling for that if you've got a player right on you.
Yeah, guys, Perry King came off with a hit to the head and Gabby Featherston came off with a hit to the ribs. They're both being cleared. They'll head back out there in a minute. North Melbourne's Alana Barber's just warming up on the boundary now. She's looking to come back on.
As Haynes sends it long inside 50, Ava Reid takes the mark at the top of the goal square. Perfect. They have the momentum to start this final term. De Cosmo, though, wants to do something about it. Clearing kick towards the wing. Too much for Blair to handle. Tierney on her hammer. Ball to ground. They all went tumbling, and then Blair, the old fake handball, the umpire knew exactly. She elects to give it off.
Get off.
Tierney takes the mark. Long shot. Trying to overcome that drumbeat in the background. It gets there. Tierney has 3. Margin. You feel as if they've strung 4 quarters together this afternoon?
I reckon they lost that 3rd quarter for sure, but I can see a different style of play start to play out now. It's been that more kick mark style and just...
Tough angle, but executes brilliantly. Meyer gets her first, and the margin is out to 64 points. The handball sloppy, opens the door now for Blair up against the boundary line. Centering, ball into the square. Noel takes the mark. Season. Noel comes in as the song is already being played. Converts the goal. Margin out to 70 points. And looks as though there was an incident just as there was celebration going on there, Tani.